Coins?
No unicorns. Only unicorns.
Unicorns would be
Everyone wants to have unicorns. We got Kunzi as a druid versus Esosek. He's running a druid too, so we got the druid versus druid matchup. Timo's gonna add a picture since he knows that there's one missing. That's good to see. We got Argent Squire. I was a bit the Senjin in the token druid.
Oh,
a bit surprised.
that's new.
And no golden Senjin. I would see an auctioneer also in Esosek's version. That ain't a surprise. I know, if I'm not mistaken, Esosek is playing. If he's playing his naturalized version again, we don't know. That could be possible. Would you drop the Power of the Wild now? Like go for the 3/2 minion. Just get more rush on the board.
He could.
I think with his
definitely.
Senjin, you get the Violet Teacher in your hand, but you don't have any play until turn 4. So I feel that's slightly better. If there's a Coin Harvest Golem, for example, you could wreck that one now, at least. Okay, second Auctioneer. It's Miracle Token Druid. It's a Miracle Token Druid, confirmed. First on stream.
So much draw.
He has a Raz, so he could go for the Raz on the...
Could also be the Dr. Burn deck.
Yeah, I said it. It's probably his mill deck, or maybe his mill deck was neutralized again. So not entirely sure. Just Razes away. I think that was the best thing to do here. And no follow-up play for Kunzi. That's so annoying. I mean, you got the turn 4 minions on your hand, but you cannot play him like this. Coin, Violet Teacher, and you're not able to kill his Violet Teacher, and then he just goes for double Power of the Wild.
That's going to be painful.
I think you would need to Savage Roar. If he coins the Violet Teacher out now, you have to Savage Roar. Else you're getting so hard screwed.
Oh.
The thing is, if he goes for a double Power of the Wild into the Violet Teacher, he would have a 5/7 Violet Teacher, just instant kill on the Senjin. Just crush it.
He's taking his time.
Nah, he ain't going for it. He has a Claw, so he could also go for a Violet Teacher Coin Claw, for example, next turn. And then, or a Violet Teacher, and then just wait a turn and then go for whatever. Oh, that was a nice swipe, so he could have actually cleared the Violet Teacher.
Just go for Violet himself.
Yeah, now he cannot kill the enemy Violet Teacher.
Nope.
That's why I think I would have liked the Coin Violet Teacher play. That would have been cool.
Would have put in a lot more pressure onto Kunzi.
He can coin
That won't.
Claw, Moonfire, everything if he wants to.
I don't think that he's gonna coin and Claw. Do you?
No, I don't think he's gonna do it now here, but he could. Is he gonna Savage Roar to clear?
Yeah, Savage War and Loot Hoarder.
If he could also swipe, then he cannot play the Loot Hoarder, but he would kill the 1/1.
He will kill her with Savage War regardless.
Yeah, he will kill it with Savage Roar too, or just Druid of the Claw, charge. It feels like you're bringing yourself so.
Definitely Savage War, Loot Hoarder. That's
a given for you.
Yeah.
He could just taunt up his Druid of the Claw and don't care. Yeah, that will turn out into like doom if he actually taunts it up. If he ain't killing the Violet Teacher now, that will hurt him so hard. I mean, your enemy has Coin, Claw, double Power of the Wild. That would just be a pure madness board.
Be a gigantic board.
Oh, wait, but he still cannot kill the enemy Violet Teacher if he taunts it up. That's a goodie so far. I think I would definitely either swipe or Savage Roar, but definitely clear the Violet Teacher.
Savage War, Loot Hoarder, you get 3 minions on the board.
You get 3 minions on the board.
And clear the enemy board.
Oh, this is... Is he gonna go for it, like Coin? If he gets a Raz, that would be even cooler. He could Coin Raz, double Savage War, and kill the... Okay, that's a... Oh, he's playing it. So
yeah,
we know there's a Collide Oracle. He would love to get a Neutralize. He could actually go for the Collide Oracle, hope for a Neutralize. Harrison Jones, more or less useless. But he gets the... okay. Innervate even. So he goes for the Claw first. Gets a card. Innervates, gets another minion. Wow, this is like... What in the frigging hell did just happen?
Well, he is kind of a big board now.
Wow. That's where everything goes wrong. That's where you throw your PC out of the window. I think Esosek might actually win the first game. There's a swipe. There's a swipe. Congratulations.
Yeah, wow. Cool.
Cool. Well, the good thing is, okay, he swipes the Violet Teacher and plays his own Power of the Wild. He gets a rather okay board. He gets 2/2/2s, which can actually trade, and he can trade with something on the board also. So I think the swipe and the Power of the Wild is the only play. If your enemy has a Roar, yeah, then you're totally getting wrecked. But somehow you need to come back into the game, and I think the swipe Power of the Wild is the way how you're going to come back into the game. Yeah, swipe the Violet, you buff your own, that's going to be a 4/5. You can kill 3/3s or 2/2s, and your 2/2s are strong enough to kill the 3/3s. I think you would actually need to kill the 4/3 here to make that move perfect. And then you're on 1 HP, that hurts so much.
Roar, would Roar be lethal?
Let's
Wouldn't, right?
Let's see, that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 plus, that's 6 characters plus 12. That's only
that wouldn't be lethal.
Only 26 damage. That ain't enough. Well, he clears the board good, and he has so many strong minions out, but this is really great for him. So out of a really crazy board, it's just a super good board. So Senjin and Loot Hoarder, or a Zudrake Loot Hoarder. I think you want to keep the Zudrake. If you top deck a swipe now, well, you would still need 2 turns. So I think you're just going to play the Zudrake Loot Hoarder. Just get the maximum amount of cards. Okay, we still got 2 Auctioneers for Esosek. He could actually just drop 1 now. Just like drop 1. Hero ability, clear the board. Oh, he can drop 1 White Growth, but that's a turn 10 play. Since you're gonna
Auctioneer, Wild Growth, and then just draw 3 cards.
Yeah, that's just the better play if you wait for turn 10. So he could silence the Loot Hoarder to get the card draw away. I think I would still drop an Auctioneer just to have an Auctioneer out. Auctioneer, hero ability, trade, keep your 3/2s on the board, trade the 4/4 in.
Denies the card draw.
Yeah, he denies the card draw. I think I would have liked the Loot Hoarder more, the Auctioneer. You could have dropped another Auctioneer and just draw 2 cards with the White Growth just like this. Don't care. Down to 19. Second Violet Teacher. The good thing, double Senjin. So that's quite a strong board to stay safe. Or the Violet Teacher. So double Senjin ain't needed. But you don't have any spells, so if you drop double Senjin...
Yeah, I would go for Senjin now.
Or it makes no difference in the end. If you go for double Senjin or Violet Teacher, he can deal damage to your face. He cannot kill you, whatever he does. Even if he has a Roar, you're not dead. And you still have the Senjin for late game. And the Violet Teacher draws aggro like crazy. So your enemy wants to kill it. Okay, you can kill 1. Now there's just the Auctioneer play. Innervate. Wow. Oh, that's 1 more card. Salness and the Moonfire for 2. That's going to be another card. He can kill that with his 3/2. What is the next card he's getting? Force of Nature. He can still draw another card. Yeah, White Grows. He's just going for it. He doesn't care. He wants the mill now. And a swipe in the end. So he has a turn 9 or 10 play also with Auctioneer swipe. Clears the board really good. But his board ain't so strong anymore.
It's okay, though.
What we got? We got 5, 7, 11, 17 damage only. Well, that's not a lot.
Wait, what?
Hey, look what Kunzi can put out. I mean, Kunzi is just fighting back good.
Well, he gets rid of the Salness,
and
but that gives another card.
That gives another card, but it diminishes at least the swipe. So what we have, kill the Harvest Golem, swipe the Violet Teacher, trade your minion in, for example. I would play the second Auctioneer. Yeah, I would play the second Auctioneer now, definitely. I would play the second Auctioneer before I swipe. Or is he just going to swipe left, swipe right?
He's going to go double swipe, draw 2 cards, and then deal 8 damage in total. But hope that he draws into Raw and then finish with Force of Nature Raw next turn.
But you could have done it the different way and have 2 Auctioneers out. I'm not sure. I would have liked the 2 auctioneers play, since you would have drawn 2 cards also. You would only lose your 2-1.
But you would lose something.
Yeah,
nice
it's okay.
swipe.
You're gonna lose bows now. Harrison or card draw. Harrison or card draw. Harrison. Better.
Get a minion on the board.
Definitely. Agree there. Okay, we got the Cold Light Oracle and Naturalized, so a lot of cards can be drawn. We got the Auctioneer Naturalized play if he wants to. So you can draw himself 3 cards, give your enemy 2 cards. There's no Roar at the moment for Esosek. He could go for the Auctioneer Valid Teacher Naturalized if he really wants to. That would be great. I mean, you're getting 1 card.
But is it needed? I don't think so.
That he naturalizes here, why not? He gets more minions. As soon as he draws a Roar, that would be just crazy. But I think I would have gone for the Auctioneer. But why go for the Zoodrake? You draw a card anyways if you go for a Zoodrake or Auctioneer. Yeah. But with the Auctioneer, you get more card draw potential. So you could just go Force of Nature, draw another card, and hope it's a Roar. Yeah, double Innervate now. Now.
That's like the worst thing that could happen to you.
There is 7-8 damage on the board, 14-15 with the Force of Nature at the moment, and he can still go for the Cold Light Oracle to draw 2 cards.
Still naturalize.
Yeah, he has a Naturalize, so there's a Taunter, Naturalize, don't care. And look at this, like the 2 cards he gave him, 1 card of those was an Innervate, and then he redrew another Innervate, so that hurt him more than anything else.
That's game.
Yeah, that's game. This game is going to be won by Esosek and his famous Druid again. So he's still playing that middle Druid. Burn. Oh, it seems to work out great for him.
He wins a majority of matches when we see him play it. And he's the only player that actually plays this version.
Absolutely. And there's even the roar. So perfect. He just roars and we see the concede from Kunzi here. GG. We're Esosek winning the first game for eEriness versus MYM of this best of 3. He is on a different opinion here. He just goes for the Control Warrior, which is a great pick, I think. You got some card draw potential in the Control Warrior, but you get also minions to put out. So you got your small minions like Armor Smiths and stuff. That helps you quite a lot. And if you get cards, you profit from it greatly. And yeah, there's Armor Smith. So you can already coin top. If he gets 2 cards from the Cold Light Oracle, great. Happy about this. But look at the hand from Esosek again. There's a Moonfire already, Innervate, Raz, and the Auctioneer. So he can just go for the Miracle Auctioneer play. Like, draws 3 cards.
Build through your entire deck.
Yeah, draws 3 cards on turn 5. Like, Auctioneer, Innervate, Raz, Moonfire. That would be crazy. But Kunzi's hand is okay, I think. With the Shield Slam so early, he can actually kill.
And he will be able to armor up. Like, there are no threats right now for the good old Esosek.
Yeah, what will Esosek do? He has no early stuff, so he can innovate out in a Zoodrake. I think I would do that. Or is he going to innovate out the Auctioneer and just Moonfire the face for card draw? I'm surprised he didn't Moonfire the face.
No, he's going to lose it.
Yeah, no, he's going to lose it. Just armor up and Shield Slam.
Wow.
I think before I go for the Auctioneer, I would have gone for the Zoodrake, since you at least draw a card with it.
Definitely. You get 100% value.
Yeah, that was kind of questionable for me. I mean, if it survived or if it gets traded, that would be great. I'm not happy with this move.
No, not at all.
I think that Data Zoodrake would have been annoying too, but there was no need to rush this. He could have just waited. Okay, that's not looking good for Esosek. I mean, his hand, for Kunzi, I mean, his hand ain't good. Oh. Okay, he can armor up. I wouldn't, well, I would shield block in this situation. Normally, I would never shield block when
just to get options?
Yeah, he needs the options. I mean, there's his Faceless and a weapon. And that's like more or less it, what he has. I think the weapon is cool. He can kill a lot with it. So a Zoodrake, turn 5, GG, gets racked.
Let's hope Kunzi plays a Brawl. Because if we see another board that gets crazy like the one in the last game, he could get in trouble.
Oh, would you? No, I would Whirlwind. I would keep this Slam. Definitely Whirlwind. If he slams here, he won't have enough damage to kill a Violet Teacher.
Yep.
And
well,
that
he could double a whirlwind then.
yeah, well, he could double whirlwind. Where you want to double whirlwind against a token druid, it would be like, okay, I want to lose this game. You're like stunned why he's thinking about shield block first.
Well, obviously he wants card draw, wants options.
Now, I wouldn't have gone for this, especially not if he goes for the shield block now. Then I would definitely not go for this. He needs to double whirlwind next turn if there's a valid teacher, and that's not optimum at all. Could also faceless a valid teacher. That would be funny.
Yeah, but then he gets a turn with the teacher.
Yep.
Because he won't be able to kill him.
What are we going to see from Esosek here? You can valid teacher, well, innervate, swipe, valid teacher, just do nothing. Valid teacher, ras yourself, moonfire the enemy.
The hand of Esosek is not really perfect.
He needs his auctioneer now, and that's like exactly what I mean. He could have just waited with the innervate. There was no need to rush, and then really go for the auctioneer, innervate, ras, moonfire play. That would have been 3 cards more to draw. And now he just lost his auctioneer. That's no more card draw for him. We know he plays 2. So what are the top decks for Kunzi? He needs something to kill the valid teacher. He doesn't need a Harrison Jones. Really not. I'll bring him forward. Top deck into Shield Slam.
That would be perfect.
Pow! Crew Taskmaster. Oh, that's good. He can attack Whirlwind Taskmaster.
And get a 2/2 on the board.
Yeah. I like that one.
I would go for double. This is a tough choice. You want to have a whirlwind to clear the board of the small tokens, but on the other hand, you can potentially make use of the cool Taskmaster in combination with the big game hunter.
I know what you mean, but therefore there's only the Ancient of Lore where it works with.
Or an auctioneer with the Power of the Wild on him.
Yeah, if an auctioneer
just like
has a Power
in
of
a
the Wild on
Zurdrag
it.
with Power of the Wild. There are options. A Druid of the Claw.
I think there's a possibility of that combo, but he's just going for the moment play. Just, yeah. Get a minion on the board, get rid of the threat, and look at the hand there for Esosek. I'm still going to stick to it. The auctioneer play was great misplay. Look at how many cards he could have just drawn with the hand he's getting. I mean, if he went for the triple card draw, he would have went into the second innervate and could have even gone for more card draw.
Yep.
There's Harrison. Great threat. Needs to get swiped, or you get a Harrison against you. Top decks, Claw.
No auctioneer.
Nope.
No Cold Light Oracle either.
No valid teacher, no Power of the Wild. So the hand is like the least optimum hand for this deck at the moment. Just swipe, and I would just hero power. He is hovered over a Claw for a second to kill the Harrison. He doesn't want to take the damage.
No.
Well, Kunzi is just armoring. No Mission Inventory even for Kunzi. I like that one now in this situation. Normally I don't like it. Wow, Izera?
Oh.
What? What? That would be so amazing.
That would be crazy, because there's no way you can clear it.
No. What the hell? Well, neutralize, but at the moment there's
neutralize, and he can silence it, but then it's still a 4/12.
Exactly. Oh, there's no neutralize for Esosek. It's gonna hurt. Okay, there's a white growth, so he has a chance next turn to draw into it. And look at this, that's 3, 6, 7 cards in his hand and no card he wants to use. Was he actually pulling up the Claw and the Moonfire? Look at this. Yeah. Like 2 cards wasted and no really good profit from this. I think we're gonna see the Izera, and even if it gets neutralized, you get 2 more cards and you can draw into greater stuff. Okay. And I think he's hoping for the Drake. If you get the Emerald Drake, you get a 7/6.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Awakening would also be okay if there comes a flood of minions. You know what Esosek is capable of doing with a small board.
I would drop Izera without hesitating.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, if he has a Neutralize, as I said, that's pretty annoying, but you're going to draw more cards from it. You're going to draw additional cards. And he gets Dream.
That's not good.
I would have preferred the Laughing Sister, the Emerald Drake, even a Nightmare. So there were so many cards I would like to see more than this. And one card to draw for Esosek. At the moment, his hand ain't good. He cannot clear it at all. He's just...
Savage War. There's silence.
he has Force of Nature Roar combo. Look at the HP here for Kunzi. I mean, he's at 38. It's just pretty easy mode. Would you still faceless it?
I would dream it and play it again.
You would dream it and play it again.
Like I would trade, dream, play it again.
I'm not satisfied with that move. I would just faceless it and get 2 4/12s on the board. You won't be able to kill that. Look at it. You're at 34 HP, 44 HP. You don't give a damn about anything. You get 8 damage on the board. You can taunt him up next turn. I mean, you got the Argus. You're like, what? 513? 511?
It's impossible to win for Esosek.
Yeah. How about Burn in Hell after that Argus? You could even Argus Dream Argus if you want to.
Then?
You just make your taunters bigger. Just get more buff ups. You don't care. You can still dream your minion. I mean, next turn. But you're just going to taunt him up and GG. I mean, he needs both of his neutralizers to get through there. Yeah. I think the early game for Esosek made it here for him.
It was one misplay. Like, play the Zoodrake instead of the Auctioneer would have been a completely different game.
Yeah, he would have had 3, 4, 5 more cards in total in the end. And that's like 3 more cards in, maybe the Power of the Wild, the Another Valley Teacher, and just options. And earlier he would have the options. And that's just going to be taunt up. Taunt those 2 up. Yeah, crazy.
Play Sun for you. Sunwalker.
The thing is, there could be a Black Knight, so you might not taunt him up. You'd be like, okay, don't. Chillax. Still got the Sunwalker if he wastes his Black Knight. It's better like this. If you waste his Black Knight on the Sunwalker, you can actually taunt then those 2 Izaras up, and that's greater. There's a Naturalize. Kai, Naturalize confirmed.
What are you going to neutralize?
Yeah, the Sunwalker. I mean, that's a taunter. That's in your way. What I like the most about Naturalize is you can go for Force of Nature Roar, Naturalize. Is he going to taunt those 2 up? Armor Smith, yay! He could just go for Argus. 5, yeah, he can go for it. He can go Argus, Acolyte of Pain, like Armor Smith, Acolyte of Pain, Argus, and then Whirlwind.
Yep. Get 5 armor.
Yeah, get 5 armor
and draw a card.
Yep. I would pop it now and just Whirlwind. I mean, you're already so far ahead.
I mean, he already won the match.
Yeah. You don't need to Whirlwind here, but I still like I'm a funny guy.
I think he might be afraid of the burn.
Yeah, but there was one burn already. Oh, you mean the burn, if there's a Cold Light article?
Yep.
Timo died, Kai.
Finally.
Our producer died during the show. Confirmed. Call the cops. Call the police. Call someone. Call Peter.
Call Timo's mom.
They need to roll Timo back into the ocean. Oh, that was mean. He ain't even obese. He's just a nice guy smiling at us. There's second Naturalize, so that's just perfect in the end for Esosek. He can just Naturalize in the next minion. Yeah, come on, look at this. He swipes. That's 1 armor plus 5 armor. Loses 1 armor. I think he's just going for a bit of troll. I would have Naturalized first before I go for the swipe. That would have been slightly better. Faceless Manipulator. So again, you can dream your Argus.
Double faceless. Okay.
Yeah, I would dream my Argus now, taunt those 2 up, and then faceless, or just play Grimash, win the game.
Play Ragnaros. Bring him down to 8 and end the game.
Yeah. You can play Grimash. You can play Ragnaros. Whatever. Do you need even to play one of those?
Can you hurry up?
6, 7, 10. So he needs to play one of those. He cannot end the game with only the Taskmaster. That won't be enough, sadly. So he needs the Grimash, Taskmaster, and almost wins only by Grimash. So GG here in the end for Kunzi. It's 1-1 between Esosek and himself. Great. I'll look forward to see what Esosek is pulling out now. Backspace also, but I prefer Miracle in this matchup, actually. And I'm still rolling over a frigging cable, and that cable is... Ah! Okay.
Well, that's a camera cable,
No,
I think.
the camera cable is black.
Wow. That was racist.
I know. I'm such a scumbag racist. That's we're breaking our producer. That's not cool. He's like...
Took us goddamn long.
Okay. There's Backspace Rogue versus the Control Warrior, and he has the Armor Smith already, but Coin Defies. Super annoying.
Yep. Backspace is gonna get crazy. But look at the end of Kunzi. It's all the means to clear stuff.
I think Kunzi's hand is better. We're gonna see Coin Defies. He can already just pop his Cruel Taskmaster, kill that one Defias ringleader, like the scumbag sidekick there, that 2-1. Just kill it, and trade the other minion, and next turn, Armor Smith. Be happy. Yeah, what did the follow-up from Esosek now? So he has a South Sea deckhand. Oh, okay, now. He has an Argent Squire. That's good. And a South Sea deckhand. Still, that's going to be good for Kunzi. Definitely good. Hey, I guess I would attack the face with a 2-2. But that would even hurt yourself, since Kunzi could just play his weapon and keep his 2-2 on the board.
Yeah.
Just to have it there. I would probably just Armor Smith and trade, maybe, to get the armor. And the Armor Smith out, since the Armor Smith is just great.
Could also just weapon up and then trade. And next turn go for... nah.
Okay, it sounds like a great plan. I totally agree with you.
He can go for the charge combo next turn.
I would have gone for the Argent Squire. I definitely don't like that he went for the weapon.
Really? Even if he has a 6 damage charge?
Yes. He could have done. He could have charged in next turn also.
I mean, he's gonna go Squire and Eviscerate.
Squire and Eviscerate. I think that's what you need to do here. Agree with you, definitely. And the great thing is he has a slam, so he can slam the minion to get into the HP range. And there's actually, I would slam Fiery War Exit. I would 100% do this. He could also go for the Acolyte of Pain, but the Acolyte might die or get sapped. The main problem is if he goes for the Cold Blood and you don't slam Fiery War Exit now, then you won't be able to kill it without taking a lot of damage. Oh, now with a Shield Slam, you can still kill it. But with a Shield Slam, there was the option of maybe just slamming it away. But
well, he has a shield block still, so...
Yeah, Mugler danger. You need to look out for the Mugler. That ape can appear from anywhere and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bananas.
Bananas. And you don't want to get bananas. Bananad. Echopped. Echopped with bananas. Okay, there's a 6-1 South Sea deckhand. Great shield block coming here in this situation. Oh, Whirlwind. Oh, Acolyte of Pain, Whirlwind. That's even better. Nice top decks here for Kunzi. It's card. Defend of Argus even. He has the Sunwalker and the Defend of Argus, so this version is just great to fight against Backspace Rogue.
Well, I think Backspace is in general just a horrible choice against Control Warrior.
Oh, depends. If he plays the average Control Warrior, there are not many taunters in. So the Sunwalkers are actually uncommon. Depends on the version.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't like it.
You don't like it. I see that in your face. You're like, what? Dislike. He's down to 17, so he's actually close to death. We know he has a shield block, Sunwalker, everything. He could just, shield slam that away. Or just Sunwalker. I like the shield slam more.
I mean, he could just run into it, execute it, and then play the Sunwalker.
Run into it, execute, play the Sunwalker. I like the shield slam more and just taunt up. That's okay also. I saw your play there, and I think it would be equally good. But like this, you get at least some pressure on the board. So you get a 2-3 and a 2-3. Yeah, you would have had a 4-5 on the board, but there's a sap. There are 2 saps in the Backspace Rogue. So you get a 2-5 on the board, you get a 4-5 on the board, bam, sap.
There you play it again.
And then you play it again. Then bam, sap. Leroy. Cold Blood. Shut sap, Cold Blood.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just go for the Sunwalker now, armor up, and next turn, faces Manip, GG for Kunzi. It's looking like MYM might actually win the first game after it looked so good for Esosek from the first game on.
Yep. The Dr. Burn.
Didn't
love that
work
deck.
as good as it should. He can clear the minion if he wants to. With Southsea, Deckhand, Cold Blood, and Weapon Attack. Would be possible, but then both Cold Bloods are gone.
Yeah.
I think he really wants to have a Deadly Poison now. With Deadly Poison, he just charges into the...
Shield.
Yeah, the
Attacks the
Sunwalker.
Sunwalker, and then
Blade
goes for Blade
Flurries.
Flurry.
Yeah. I think Kunzi's deck is just great. The version he picked here of the Control Warrior was really good to play against the token, and is really good to fight against Backspace Rogue now. Oh, even Ragnaros. Yeah, well, now I wouldn't copy the Sunwalker. I would just Ragnaros and be happy. There's no option he kills you. Like, no way, in my opinion, he kills you. He would need to sap both minions and then have Leroy, she'll sap Leroy, whatever, to kill you. And after 2 sap, that ain't possible anymore. You bring him down to 8 HP. And next turn, you get even the Faceless for Ragnaros.
Not like you need it.
Not like you need it. That's just GG. Kunzi is going to win in a tremendous 2-1 best of 3 against
Tremendous
Esosek.
2-1. It was a stomp, you want to say?
Nah. Well, the last game was a stomp, I have to say. That was pretty well played by Kunzi.
The last 2 matches. I think the match before, like the first Control Warrior, was just so crazy.
Yeah, it went really
and Esosek
good.
is gonna be mad at himself because he had this game with the auctioneer, more or less.
Yeah.
Like so much card draw.
He
No
had,
way
he,
I
he
see
had
him
like
losing there.
everything. He had everything. He had the double Moonfires. He had like the Innervades twice, the Raz, like literally everything that he needs. And that's gonna be GG, the win for well played. Surrender here from Esosek. Kunzi winning the game for MYM.